All right, guys, back in the garage again, working on Lucky. Game plan for today? Let's fix this right here. I already made a mark. I think this is where I'm going to fix it because this is super clean, even underneath. So I'm going to just hit it real quick, clean it up real nice. And I'll cut that piece right there. I'll set it in there. And we'll move on with this fender. This fender's actually not bad at all. The one thing that we got to do, I just threw this fender on here. It's just resting in place with a screwdriver holding it in place. And I got to tell you, it's not bad. You know, that patch panel right down over there, that's only a quick skim coat. It should look pretty decent. I'll hit that 3 or 4 more times. It should look pretty decent when it's done. Like I say, this car is going to go from me. It's going to go to Joe, and Joe's going to do body work. I'm just giving him a head start. So this is what I do just to get these cars back quicker. You know, I try to knock out the heavy metal work and the little things that are going to slow him up. And this way, when he gets it, he could just jump right on it. So that's what I really want to. I really want to get this car over to Joe by Thursday. I'm hoping Wednesday. Well, probably Thursday. A realistic day is probably Thursday, and we'll pick up Callie hopefully Thursday. And we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. But that's another story. But game plan for today, I'd like to fix this fender right here. And there's a couple of things, actually, I want to get done today. I want to take this panel off right down over here. Maybe take the gas tank out. I'll do that at the end of the day. This panel here, I'm going to cut this out. Set the new panel in. We'll get that done. You know, it's got little things here and there. You know, like I got to fix this right over here. Minimal things throughout the car, but they're not bad. And what's nice is when you clean it up, you actually have pretty clean metal to weld to. It's not like, you know, these old cars, you're just cutting away 3/4 of whatever you got to get to just until you find something that's good to weld to. So that's pretty much it. You know me, enough babbling. Let me get this stuff ready over here, and we're going to get to work on that fender. Here we go. All right, let's get started on this. Get this done. Here we go. This is it here. Well, this is a piece we can use as a template on this piece right here. This is where it drops. Just gotta take these pop rivets off. You know, it's had work done before, so let me get rid of this pop rivet so we can use this as our template. Yeah, right here. Look at that. That's a perfect match right there on the edge. Wow. All right, you know what? Let me get my marker. Oh, I got my marker. Here we go. We'll see what we can do with this right here. I think this will work just perfect. Right there. No. There it is. That's it. That's what we need right there. I guess I really should have cleaned this off before I, oh well, we'll get it. Okay. Still looking here. Whoop. Yeah, this isn't just, it's not in bad shape. Let me clean this up here. I got a tool for that. Okay. Let's see how this fits back in here. Let's see something here. So I gotta leave the. Oh, take the line. Okay. Let's get you guys over here. Do this on the workbench. Whew. All right, so this is a piece we needed. I sprayed this up right here with a rust neutralizer, and this piece right here should drop into place. That's where it's going to end up. All righty, so I just want to see how it fit. What I'm going to do is now I just got to clean this all up so I have nice fresh metal to weld to. So let me go get my, you know what? Let me grab my, oh, hold on one second. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, let me get my stand here. All righty, here we go. right. I'm actually looking forward to doing that quarter panel in the back there. I'm looking forward to fixing that panel back there. Let's see. Oh, if you guys see me constantly turning my head, it's because no matter what you set this setting at, the sensitivity, when I have the work lights out, it's constantly picking it up. So I have to turn my head so the tint goes away so I can see again. So you always see me turning and looking back. I'm not having a seizure or anything like that. I'm just like kind of moving just to speed it up so if, so I could see a little clearer quicker. So if that makes any sense, I don't know. But let's see what we can do with this here. It doesn't look so bad. right, guys. So it's all welded up. It's all kind of set to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some filler on that. I'm going to skim coat it like I did that right there, just to see what it's going to look like. And you know, it's easier actually doing the body work when it's lying like this than it is over there. So I figured if I can get a few coats on before I put it on the car, it just makes it easier for me. And then once that's done, actually I shouldn't say once that's done, while that's setting up, we got to take this hinge off right here to fix that pin, to try to drill that out. It's so much easier doing it with the fender off the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skim coat that really, really fast, and then we're going to jump on that door hinge, because that's got to get done before we put the fender on. It makes sense doing it that way. So let me grab my my stand right over here, and we're going to put that that filler on there really, really quick. Let me set you up over here. All right. I'm hoping that doesn't fight us too much, that hinge. I don't think it's going to be too bad, because it seems like, and I hate to say it, it seems like everything is just, there's nothing rusted on this car, you know, as far as taking it apart. It's coming right apart. It's coming apart so cleanly that I'm able to reuse the bolts. I don't even have to clean them. They go right back in. They're super clean as they go back in. It's almost like somebody took it apart and cleaned everything up and put it back together again. So, you know, I'm hoping as soon as we get this filler on here, we'll skim it really quick. It's not going to take much at all. It's not going to take much filler. And then we can get that done. Because I'd really like to get as much done on this car as we can today, because it just gets us that much closer to getting it over to Joe. So we'll see. You know, this should be a pretty productive weekend. And BC, I didn't forget about you, I promise. Okay, we'll get together this week. Alrighty. So, here we go. All right, so while that's drying right there, it's just a quick skim coat. I just want to see what it's going to look like. I think we're going to take this off right here. Let me grab, everything on this car is like a ½ inch. Camaros are usually ½ inch 9/16. It seems like everything on this car is a ½ inch or less. So what am I looking for? All right. Let me grab, I'm going to need a ½ inch. And my, hold on one second. Let me put this phone down for a second. Now, you know what? I'll hold the phone. Let's see if we can get this in here. Grab this, and here we go. I hope it doesn't fight. I'm expecting it to come right off, to be honest with you. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Here, take a look. It's amazing. That's the only one that fought a little bit. Let me get my flashlight. Let me see what I can't see what I'm doing over here. All right. I'll grab the little flashlight. Let's see if we can get you in there. These fought a little bit. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, it snapped in there. This is the pin we got to get out. I'm gonna have to drill that. We'll drill that out of there, and I have. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. All right, let me see if we can get. Let me put this in. You know, let me see if I have that pin. I'm pretty sure he dropped. The gentleman dropped it off. Oh yeah, we got it. I'll show you the pin that's got to go in there. It's right. I just have to put the phone down. Hold on one second. All right, where is that? Oh, here it is. This is the pin right here. Oh, get the body filler off me. This is the pin right here. And this is that sleeve that rides on. My hands are filthy. This is, I wonder why. It spins on this right here. So half of this is snapped off inside there. So we're going to have to drill this out and we'll see if we could get it. So I don't know, you know. Doesn't seem like it'd be too bad. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's see what we can do. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry, my battery went dead. So we drilled this out. It's not too bad, actually. If you can see in there. And I'm going to set this pin. Put the spring back in, and hopefully the door should open and close and stop where it's supposed to. Alrighty. So let's see if we can do this. I hope we can get it. Here we go. Wow. Let's see if we can get this in there. Oh yeah, it's going. Oh yeah, it's going. I'm gonna have to do this on the concrete. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Oh, that's it. All right. Couldn't get it down all the way, but oh, it's in there. All right. This is the pin right here. I couldn't get this down. I couldn't drill it any further. So I'm just going to, that one's actually up higher too. So this one's got to go down like 1/8 of an inch, and I just can't, well, let me try. It's not just because of the way the drill bit's tapered off at the bottom. Nope, that's it. That's as far as it can go, and that's still fine. Okay. Let's see. Where's my flashlight? Hey guys, sorry. I'm thinking, well, I might as well just change the whole pin and everything, the rest of them. So, give me 1 second. I forgot you over there, I'm sorry. I didn't forget you. Yeah, might as well just throw a new pin in here. Grab, oh, here's my hammer on the floor where I left it. Oh, this has got to come out all the way. There we go. So this goes like this. Make sure I put it together right. Oh, I gotta get these pins out of there. Even these pins are in that shape. This is crazy. While we're at it, let's change these brass plugs. Oh, look at that. Just put a whole new rebuild kit on it. Why not? So it'll shut. This way it'll open and close nice. There won't be any problems. Knock on wood. I hope we can get this one out. The other one wanted to come out right. There we go. It's gone now. Pop this in. Look at that. It goes right in. It should go right back together. Oh, nice and tight, perfect. Now we just gotta put the spring on. We'll do that in the car. Okay. All right, let's see if we, can you see? Okay. This will go in like this. That's that. So, hopefully it goes right back together. I think it will. Put it right back in the same spot. I'll try to. That's in the same spot. Whoops, sorry guys. That looks right there. Okay, let's get that third one in there. Oh, did I lose that screw? Wow. Oh no, all three are in there. I didn't lose anything. I lost my mind. Oop, gotcha. Got it. Now I lost the screw again. This is crazy. Let's see if I can find that screw I just lost. This is crazy. How did I lose the screw? Ah, I didn't lose it. It's right here in front of me. Ah, some days you have it. Some days you don't. Let's see if she opens and closes fine. Oh, so very nice. We just gotta get a spring in there. This ought to be fun. There we go. And there we go. That's it. All right, it's in. Got the spring in. It's all set to go. It's just so much easier with the fender off. Trying to do that with the fender on the car, it's just so difficult. So, and I put new bushings in and everything also, so that door should last. It should outlast me. All right, so that's pretty much it for that right there. What I want to do is just touch up whatever I can on the on the passenger side. Maybe get that fender on, and we'll work our way around the front of the car and towards the back. All righty, here we go. You know what, actually, guys, what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to sand this down real quick. Maybe take off the driver's side, take off the passenger side fender. We'll paint that up and everything, and then we're going to call it a day. We'll just end it like that because I was going to spend all day out here, but I was out here. I probably worked maybe 4 hours, and I'm thinking maybe tomorrow another 4 hours should get the back panel done and get the other fender on and things like that. I think we could plug away pretty good tomorrow. I was a little sluggish today, but I wanted to get out of here today and work on the car, try to get as much done as we could. And like I say, that fender, we just got to touch that fender up. There's some dents and dings in it all along there. But we'll straighten that out probably Monday. What I want to try to do is just do all like the bulky stuff today and tomorrow. So let's sand this down real quick, and we'll see how it comes out. All right. Let me set this up here. We'll just hit it real quick. We'll see how it's going to look. I'm going to say it's not looking bad. Not at all. I gotta get that emblem off of there. I can't get to this. I forgot about it. Oh, wow. All right. Oh. Whoa. All right, it's a little dusty, but this is just one coat. A couple of coats, that's just going to blend right in. You'll never be able to tell. And what I like about it, one of the reasons why I didn't want to change, there's a few reasons why I didn't want to change the whole bottom of the fender. Because now when this mud guard goes in, the splash guard, it stops right about here. So when you look inside, you'll never be able to tell anything was done. So that's what I try to do. Not that it works every time, but if you could do any replacement, any parts or anything like that, and not show that it was changed, and clean it up really nice, that's what I try to do. So, other guys, they don't care. They'll change a fender. Here's the thing about the fenders. Somebody left a excuse me. Somebody left a comment. Why not just buy the fenders? They're cheap enough. You're 100% right. But honestly, this didn't take long at all. And when you throw this fender back on, it's going to fit. A lot of times when you buy a brand new fender, you just don't throw them on and they fit. You got to sit there and you got to work them and work them and work them. So sometimes, rather than working, and if you have something as clean as these fenders, believe it or not, these fenders weren't bad. You're always better off using the originals. And it's funny because I have 2 brand new fenders for this car right up there and a lower valance right up there. That's for that car there. Sorry, guys. I was halfway through conversation and my mic went dead. So, where were we? Oh, as far as the fenders and everything like that, you can get new ones and you can put them on and you can work them. Sometimes they go right on, sometimes they don't. But I guarantee you're going to have to work those fenders to make them fit right. And if you can use an original, use an original. These really weren't bad. Like I say, I have those up there. And I prefer to use the original ones instead. What else? Oh, there was something else that I wanted to show you. You remember before, I'm like, oh, there's something else. And I keep forgetting to tell you. All right, you see this fender right here? Here, let me give it a flashlight. It's easy to see with a flashlight. Okay. This fender right here, if you look, you see there's a hole right there, straight ahead, right in there? There's supposed to be a nut there. It's supposed to look like this. And I didn't realize it until, I realized it after I pulled the fender off that it was, as I went to go take the fender off. This one here, see there's a nut in there? That's welded to the back of the fender, the inside of the fender. It's welded. It's a square nut. So I got one of these right here. It's a fender bolt, a fender clip. That's the nut that I need. So I'm just going to cut it off of here, and we'll weld it onto the back of that, and we're ready to go with this fender here. So like I say, tomorrow we're going to pull these fenders off. We're going to clean up everything behind it. We're going to reinstall the fenders, and we're just going to keep moving around and just keep going. And hopefully get a decent amount done. I was going to stay here for a while. I was going to stay in the garage. But, 4 hours today, 4 hours tomorrow, we'll get it done. But that's about it. I just wanted to keep you posted on what was going on with Lucky. And Lucky's slowly getting there. Alrighty. So, as always, I appreciate... Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I got to tell you guys something. I have sad news. Alright. It's been bothering me, and I've been meaning to tell you guys. Alright. Do you remember a while back we had a review giveaway? Which, actually, not to get sidetracked, because you know me, squirrel. I'm all over the place. This is going to be the next review giveaway right here. It works pretty good, but I don't need it. I don't like to take things just for the sake of taking things. If I need it, great, thank you. If not, give it to somebody who can use it. So hopefully somebody will be able to use that on the next review giveaway. Probably in the next couple of days. All right, there was a gentleman. His name was Scott. Scott won a 1/2-inch impact gun. So I spoke to Scott on the phone. Super nice guy, really, really nice guy. And, so you kind of get to it's to me, it's more than just, I guess just having a YouTube channel. It's just nice. You meet very nice people. You get to talk to very nice people. And so I had gotten terrible news from Scott. He had sent it in a comment, and he had told me that his granddaughter, she's 17 months old, was going in for open heart surgery. And terrible news is she had passed away on the 25th of last month, and I feel terrible. I touched base with Scott, and I said, I'm very sorry for your loss, and our prayers go out to you and your family. But I want to let you guys know, because I was getting some texts from, just from friends and things like that, letting me know, oh my gosh, I heard what happened to Scott's granddaughter. So I just wanted to let everybody know that it's terrible news that his granddaughter passed away on the 25th of last month. She was 17 months old from open heart surgery. So, to me it was important to let everybody know, because, there's like 3,000 people that watch this channel, and you get to know people. And it's not to say that it's you know, a big happy family, because you're gonna send me comments saying, "Hey Al, what's wrong with you?" And I'm gonna be like, "Well, this is the way I figured it out." We'll still sit down and pass the potatoes, all right. So I just felt that it was important to let everybody know what had happened, and Scott, from me and all of us, our prayers go out to you, and I'm very, very sorry for your loss. So, that's what I wanted to tell everybody, and I wish there was something that I can do, Scott, because I know it's just a tragedy. So I just wanted to let everybody know what had happened, and I don't know what to say. I just feel terrible. I really do. So, like I say, our prayers go out to you and your family, and it's just I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry, but as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves.